Hey everyone, and welcome. If you've ever found yourself staring at a wall of credit card offers, just completely overwhelmed, yeah, you're in the right place. Today, we are going to cut through all of that confusion to figure out how to find the perfect credit card. Not for everybody, but for you. All right, let's get into it.
So this is it, right? This is the question. It's plastered all over Reddit, financial blogs, you name it. Everyone wants to know the secret handshake, the one magic card that does it all. But what if I told you that's the completely wrong question to be asking? And boom, there it is, straight from the experts over at NerdWallet. The big secret isn't some secret card. It's a total shift in how you think about them. There is no single best credit card. There's only the card that's best for your spending, your lifestyle, and your goals.
So what does best really mean then? Well, whether you're looking at pros like NerdWallet and Forbes or the super savvy optimizers on Reddit, they all say the exact same thing. Best is all about you. It really just comes down to your life and where your money is actually going each month.
So here's the bottom line. Before you even think about looking at a single card offer, you got to take a quick look in the mirror. A little financial self-check-in. And don't worry, we're going to make this super easy. Let's figure out what kind of spender you are.
To make this simple, we've basically boiled it all down to three main spender personas. Just listen to these and see which one sounds the most like you. This is really the key to unlocking the whole thing.
First up, we've got the everyday earner. You're not looking to play games with points or track a bunch of rotating categories. Nope, you just want a solid, reliable card that gives you a predictable chunk of cash back on everything you buy, from gas to groceries. Simplicity, that's your superpower. Next up is the Globetrotter. For you, spending has a higher purpose. It's all about funding that next big trip. You see every purchase as just one more step toward a free flight or a sweet hotel upgrade. And yeah, you're cool with an annual fee, as long as the perks, like lounge access, totally make it worth it. And finally, we have the Debt Crusher. Okay, for you, this isn't about earning rewards at all. This is about getting your finances in shape. You've got a balance on another card, it's just collecting interest, and your one and only goal is to wipe it out. You need a tool that basically hits the pause button on interest, so every single dollar you pay actually goes to your debt, not to the bank. Okay, did you find yourself? Do you know which persona you are? Awesome. Now for the fun part. Let's match you with the perfect tool for the job. We've gone ahead and pulled some of the top-rated cards from NerdWallet and Forbes that are pretty much tailor-made for each of these spender types.
Let's start with our everyday earner, the person who just wants simple, powerful cash back. If you're all about that set it and forget it life, these are going to be your best friends.
The beauty here is just how easy this is. Notice they all have a $0 annual fee, which is exactly what an everyday earner is looking for. The Wells Fargo Active Cash is about as straightforward as it gets. A flat, unlimited 2% cash back on everything. The Citi Double Cash also gets you to 2%, but with a little twist. You get 1% when you make the purchase and the other 1% when you pay it off. And the Chase Freedom Unlimited starts at 1.5% on everything, but then gives you a boost in other categories like dining. You honestly can't go wrong with any of them.
Okay, Globetrotters, you're up. You want the points, the miles, the perks, everything that makes travel cheaper, and let's be honest, way more comfortable. Let's see what we've got.
So with travel cards, you see a few different approaches. The Chase Sapphire Preferred is a huge fan favorite because its points are just so flexible. You can transfer them one-to-one to a ton of different airlines and hotels, which gives you incredible options. But if you're a traveler who likes to keep it simple, the Capital One Venture just gives you a clean 2 miles for every dollar you spend. Easy. And if you're a foodie, the Amex Gold is an absolute beast, giving you 4 times the points at restaurants and U.S. supermarkets. And now for our most focused, most mission-driven persona, the Debt Crusher. Remember, your goal is simple. Wipe out that high-interest debt. So the only feature that really matters is time. For this mission, you want the longest runway you can possibly get with zero interest. The Wells Fargo Reflect is a top contender here because it offers one of the longest 0% intro periods out there. I mean, we're talking up to 21 months where you pay zero interest. And that applies to new purchases and, this is the important part, balanced transfers. The Citi Simplicity is another amazing choice, with a similarly long interest-free period, plus the incredible benefit of having no late fees. That's a nice little safety net to have. Okay, so you found your persona, you've picked a card. But what if you want to take things to the next level? For that, we turn to the real pros, the community over on Reddit, who have absolutely mastered combining cards into these powerful little reward-earning systems.
This quote right here, this is the whole idea in a nutshell. It's not about just one card, it's about having a team of cards that all work together. This user figured out a specific two-card combo that squeezes the maximum value out of every single dollar they spend.
And here's exactly how that works. It's brilliant. You use the Saver card where it's the strongest for things like dining and groceries to get a huge 3% cash back. Then, for everything else, you use the Venture X as your catch-all card to get a solid 2 miles on every dollar. But here's the magic trick. You then convert that cash back you earned on the Saver card into high-value Venture X miles. That is the pro move right there, because those miles can be worth way more than a penny apiece when you redeem them for travel. You've just optimized your entire wallet.
So, after all that, what's the big takeaway? It's time to put it all together. Let's just recap this whole thing with a clear, simple framework that's going to help you make the absolute best choice for you. Here it is, your action plan boiled down to 3 simple steps. First, just stop asking that old question. It leads nowhere. Second, start with the only question that matters. What kind of spender am I? Am I an everyday earner, a globetrotter, or a debt crusher? And then finally, pick the card or the killer combo that is perfectly designed to reward that specific lifestyle. That's it.
So, I'll leave you with this final thought. A credit card isn't just a piece of plastic. It's a financial tool. And now you have the blueprint to build your own perfect toolkit. So think about it. Think about your spending, your goals, your persona. What does your wallet's winning hand look like?